Everyone who tried to sabotage Trump's Obamacare repeal furious at what he just ended for them. Ever since Trump got into the White House, there's been no shortage of Republican traitors trying to block his agenda. Our suspicions about House Speaker Paul Ryan were confirmed several months ago, after WikiLeaks exposed how he was one of 6 Republicans that Hillary bought off in order to form an alliance against Trump. After Ryan has been doing everything in his power to block Trump from upholding his campaign promise to repeal Obamacare, the president has finally taken matters into his own hands with the sneaky way he just killed Obamacare. If there's one way to kill something, you simply defund it. According to breaking reports from CNBC, the Trump administration will immediately stop making payments to insurers who sell Obamacare health plans. Reuters reported. The White House said late on Thursday that it cannot lawfully pay subsidies to health insurance companies under the Obamacare health law, prompting howls of protests from Democratic lawmakers. A White House statement said based on guidance from the Justice Department, the Department of Health and Human Services has concluded that there is no appropriation for cost-sharing reduction payments to insurance companies under Obamacare. In light of this analysis, the government cannot lawfully make the cost-sharing reduction payments, the statement said. Of course, liberals are collectively losing their minds over the news, with Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer going on a late-night unhinged rant Thursday night. Other outraged liberals wasted no time shortly after the news broke announcing that they'd be suing President Trump in order to prevent him from ending the Obamacare subsidies, including California Attorney General Xavier Becerra and New York State Attorney General Eric Schneiderman. Nonpartisan analysts say canceling these payments means making people pay 20% higher premiums, said Brad Woodhouse, campaign director at Protect Our Care. The Trump administration and every Republican in Congress who lets him do this is now responsible for every rate hike people see for the foreseeable future. They broke it, they own it. Here's what the White House said on the decision. Based on guidance from the Department of Justice, the Department of Health and Human Services has concluded that there is no appropriation for cost-sharing reduction payments to insurance companies under Obamacare. In light of this analysis, the government cannot lawfully make the cost-sharing reduction payments. The United States House of Representatives sued the previous administration in federal court for making these payments without such an appropriation, and the court agreed that the payments were not lawful. The bailout of insurance companies through these unlawful payments is yet another example of how the previous administration abused taxpayer dollars and skirted the law to prop up a broken system. Congress needs to repeal and replace the disastrous Obamacare law and provide real relief to the American people. You can be sure that President Trump isn't going to simply allow Americans to suffer, and will have something in place to replace Obamacare. Of course, liberals will try and paint the president's decision as being cold and callous, as they're always lying in wait to pounce on Trump's every move like a pack of wild hyenas. President Trump ran on the campaign promise to repeal and replace Obamacare, and it looks like he's doing just that, despite the efforts by traitors like Paul Ryan who are constantly leading acts of subversion against our president. A possible explanation for Ryan's antics is because he knows full well that should Trump and the vice president be impeached, he'd be America's next commander-in-chief, as the Speaker of the House is the third in line of succession. Thank you for watching this video. What do you think about this? Share this on Facebook and Twitter along with your comments.